It's kind of hard to bite me. Oh, did you just give me knuckles? I'm sorry. I thought you were being aggressive. You just gave me knuckles. All right, here, Nux. Give me Nux. Are you congratulating me on 3 years? No? Hey, what are you doing? Who do you think you are? Why are you on my truck? Uh-huh. Ain't got much to say for yourself, do you? That duck's gonna use my windshield as a slide, ain't she? Trashy, you let them do that? You're supposed to be in charge out here, and you're letting them sit on my hood. Just who do you think you are? Huh? You're the mouthiest turkey, I will give you that. Why are you on my truck? And you brought your duck friend. Huh? You better not poop on my hood. Listen. I would say listen, Linda, but you're not Linda. This is what happens when you have a cornholio baby, right here. This is a direct descendant of cornholio from I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. This is what you end up with when you get things from Lester. Get off the hood. Shh. Go. Get down. She just keeps going back and forth. Go. What are you gonna do? Jump in the boat? Seriously? All right. Woo! There goes the duck. There goes the turkey. All right, girls. You better run. Yeah. There's more where that came from. They look really afraid of me, don't they? Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead and animals. Get animals, they said. It'll be fun. I would say I'd much prefer to have a duck and a turkey on top of my truck than goats. Trust me, because I've had both. Goats on vehicles, not a good idea. But I just totally breezed over and forgot about a huge milestone, I guess, in my life and my family's life a couple weeks ago, and didn't even share it with you guys. But as of, maybe 10 days ago, it has been 3 years. 3 years since I left my job as an Oklahoma State Trooper to go full-time to do, to animal sit, to babysit my animals, and to stay home with my family and bring you guys content. 3 years. And after 3 long years, here's where we stand. Got the 3 amigos over here. One's chewing on the fence. And we got 3 amigos there. And, 3 seems to be the number, I guess. So if we're going to talk about this, we might as well go back to the beginning, early stages. So in 2005 was my senior year of college, and the day after Christmas, December 26, 2005, my dad passed away from cancer. Then in May of 2006, I graduated college. This was all within 2 weeks. Graduated college, got married to DJ, and then a couple days later left for patrol school. Oklahoma Highway Patrol Academy is a 16-week grueling, very strenuous physical mental academy. Okay, it was back then, it's changed a little bit now, but back then it was very Marine Corps style, like boot camp. Huh, Earl? You weren't there. No. it was very high stress, very mentally stressful, very physically stressful. Plus, I just got married and left my wife to buy a house and move us and do all that stuff. But I went through that academy and graduated, and like our motto, you know, one thing we said, we tried to tell each other to keep each other going was, it's 16 weeks for the rest of your life. That academy was 16 weeks long. You just got to finish it, and it's going to benefit you for the rest of your life, because nobody becomes an Oklahoma State trooper and plans on leaving that job before retirement. What's up, Steve? You looking good in the sunlight this morning, buddy. Tried to get out here early before it got too hot and make sure everybody had what they needed to survive the day. You three girls are a mess. You know that? Your mom has spoiled you three so rotten. Charlie! No zoomies today? Got to go above the bar to see you? Well, I'll just come on in there and talk for a while. Good morning, ladies. How's Fancy and Pepper? You doing all right, Pepper? You handling the heat? So Oklahoma heat's brutal right now, isn't it? You know, we're going to have a heat advisory today. They're saying 105 to 107 degrees. Pro heat index probably like 110, 112, okay? Stay in the shade. I'll put some fresh water in your mud hole for you, okay? Hey, Charlie. So went through the academy and graduated and became a trooper. And did that for 14 years. But somewhere along year 12, this whole social media thing had really taken off. We did it for years. I did that stuff for years before it took off. Steve, you remember the old days, don't you? You remember when it was just you and Freedom. The only two donkeys here, don't you? Okay, good talk. So, did that for 14 years, but somewhere along year 12-ish, started getting this idea of, man, this social media thing, this YouTube thing, and everything is really taking off, and I'm making a better income after work than I am at work. And I'm not kidding, it was a 2-year decision. And there was about the first year, I never really even mentioned it to my wife because I knew what her reaction would be. I feel like I'm surrounded. Whew. But at some point along the line, I decided it was time to have a conversation with DJ and said, hey, I remember sitting her down in the house and saying, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about taking an early retirement and leaving the highway patrol and going after my side hustle full time. You know what she said, Steve? Oh, no, I'm kidding. She did not like that idea. She didn't like it. She didn't like it at all. It was because being a trooper was a very safe, well, not safe. It was a very secure, well, I don't know if it's secure. Wait a minute. It's supposed to be a safe, secure career. And by safe and secure, I don't mean you're not going to get hurt, you're not going to get injured. I mean, it's just a good job. It's a great career. It's a very well-respected career. YouTuber does not seem like a secure, well-respected career. But she didn't like the idea. And we talked about it. She cried and cried. And we talked. And we talked. And we talked. And I'm talking like a year-long process of us trying to figure out what the next move looked like for us. It was a scary step. What is it, Charlie? You're such a cuddler, you know that? Such a cuddler. But I won't bore you with the whole process. But basically, after a year of thinking and talking and going over different ideas and stuff, we finally made the commitment, stepped out on a limb, trusted the Lord. I really felt like God was leading me that direction. I had preached to people about side hustles for years and doing something to help expand the possibilities for your family. And a side hustle is never a bad thing because it just, I don't know, you just never know where it's going to lead. And working for yourself, this what we do is a business. And being self-employed is a totally different world than working for the state. But July of 2020, the year COVID happened, I decided I've had enough. I'm gonna take the leap of faith and walk away from my career. Sam 319 Ardmore.
Sam 319.
10-8, route to TPS.
769.
My heart's thumping. It's about to beat out of my chest. Crazy day. This is going to be a crazy day for sure. It's a very emotional day, I'm not gonna lie. This is something that we've had in the works for a long time. It's not something that we came up with on a whim. My wife and I have been working on setting some personal goals for a long time, and those goals have been met, and we're moving on into the next phase of our life. So I've given 14 years of my life to the state of Oklahoma as a trooper. We absolutely we. There's no doubt. You probably have more stress than I did a lot of nights. But it's just time. Hey, no funny business while I'm trying to have a conversation with my friends. Larry. What are you doing, bro? Mind your own business. Quit being all aggressive and stuff. You can't bite me when your snood's hanging over your beak. It's kind of hard to bite me. Oh, did you just give me knuckles? I'm sorry. I thought you were being aggressive. You just gave me knuckles. All right, here, Nux. Give me Nux. Are you congratulating me on 3 years? No? So now, fast forward 3 years into the future. The hands down best decision I've ever made in my life. The hardest decision I ever made. I don't downplay it a bit. And I know not everyone can just walk away from their career. And it wasn't like I just walked in one day and said, I don't want to do this anymore, and just quit my job. This was a long thought out plan and years and years and years of work. Really? Donkey? Fallon, can you not do that somewhere else? Years and years and years of hard work outside of what you guys saw, behind the scenes, and years of late nights of editing, and years of just trying to figure self-employment out. But 3 years later, I promise you, best decision I ever made. And back when I posted that video saying I was going to walk away from being a state trooper and I was leaving, there were so many doubters, so many naysayers. And I'm not just talking about comments on a YouTube video, also local people, friends, family that were unsure, and lots of comments of, what are you going to do when this fails? Well, I'll figure it out, because working for myself has been the most rewarding thing ever. I got to spend so much more time with my family. I got to spend so much more time at kids' activities, and look at the videos, look at the content we put out over the last 3 years and what my family's got to experience because I took a leap of faith and trusted the Lord and stepped out on a platform and said, let's do it because my family's important, and I don't regret it a bit. And I'm not trying to say no one should be in law enforcement or no one should be a trooper or whatever, but the fact of the matter is, after 14 years in law enforcement, I really wasn't happy. I wasn't satisfied. I wasn't getting fulfillment from my career the way I am doing this stuff. And who wouldn't? Right, Steve? I mean, yes, we do. We've been very blessed by the Lord. I don't downplay that whatsoever. I feel like I have to keep doing a full 360 because everybody wants to come up and chat. I don't downplay that whatsoever. We've been very blessed. We live a very blessed lifestyle and life, and I will forever be thankful. And if this dream career job runs out in a few years or tomorrow, I'll figure something else out, because it has blessed me tremendously. It's blessed my family tremendously, and I 100% have met some of the greatest people in the world, have some of the most awesome friendships and relationships, you know, because of social media, guys that I normally probably would never even had the chance to meet. And some of my best friends that I talk to on a regular basis, almost daily, some of them, and many of them many times a week, are guys that I only met through social media. And it's been an awesome journey. I can't wait to see where it leads over the next 3 years. Who knows? We're gonna have what kind of funny farm we'll have 3 years from now, and the things that we've got to go do and the things that we've got to go see, all in the name of bringing you guys content, have been amazing. So 3 years down as a full-time social media content creator with 7 or 6 years or something, leading up to that. I've had a YouTube channel forever. Don't get me wrong. You can go way back and look at old videos. But when it really became something that I said, I'm going to go after this, was December of 2015. And I didn't leave my job until July of 2020. Think about it like that. So it wasn't something I took lightly. It wasn't something that I just took a risk. It was a very calculated, thought out, planned out plan. And so far, so good, it's worked. But what would I do? Listen, if YouTube fell apart, Facebook, social media, everything died tomorrow. Hey, buddy, if it all died tomorrow, Steve, are you scratching my back for me? I've got a skid steer, a truck, a trailer, and a lot of implements. I would go do that full time. I would put out ads on the internet, ads on to local people, and say, I got skid steer work. I promise you I can put that skid steer to work and work 8 to 10 hours a day, every day, and have way more work than I needed, and, well, wouldn't be home with the family. Huh, Steve? Look at this guy. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the journey we've been on. Thank you for coming along with us. And we tremendously enjoy it. And we thank you for being there for us and being there with us and following our journey. Oh, Steve. Yeah. Man, Steve got a lot to say today. You guys, I know sometimes, I just have to put like the words on the screen and what Steve's saying, because he's saying it to me. I don't know if you guys are picking it up or not. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video. Hey, you're supposed to look at the camera, Steve. Over here. Look at the camera.
Attention.